everybody. Welcome to Military History Chronicles live on OBS. It ain't easy. I'll tell you right now, it ain't easy, man, trying to figure out this new program. I know a lot of people use OBS. I'm just starting to figure it out. I've kind of got the StreamYard down, program down pat for the most part. But yeah, messing with this OBS stuff, it's not easy. But I got all this figured out. You know what's weird? Is last night, see, I got an Ethernet, right? I got an Ethernet. Oh, do I need to go? Hold on. How about that? Does that sound better? Maybe that sounds better. How about that? Is that still? You can't hear me? Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. Is it still low? Oh my gosh. How about now? Better? Just let me know. Because again, yeah, kaboom. Is it loud now? Pretty good? Not too bad? Too much? Not enough? What do we got, guys? Talk to me here. I know it's a little bit of a delay between your chat and when I'm saying something. Yay! All right, there we go. Here, maybe I got it too much. I'll bring it down a little bit. All right, there we go. Anyway, so I have Wi-Fi just like everyone else does. Well, I like to connect an Ethernet cable because it's supposed to be better. Well, for some reason, when I connect my Ethernet to my modem, my download is screaming, but my upload is shit. And it was so shit that I couldn't stream. It was just, I was dropping frames like a mother. And I just couldn't get it done. I kept testing things. I kept adjusting stuff, and it wasn't getting done. So then I go, you know what? I wonder how I sound. Does it sound robotic? All right. Fair enough. Yeah, again, it's OBS, man. It's a free program. What do you expect? What do you expect? Man, dude, just the whole StreamYard thing, they're charging way more too much. You know, it's one thing to do it on Giant Sports Talk Live. We'd go on there every single day. But you know, here I'm only coming on, maybe 2 or 3 times a damn month. So, hey, doing the best I can. That's all I could say. Yeah, sorry for the. You know what I might be able to do? Hold on. I think I know what I might be able to do. Let me mess with this. Hold on 1 second. You know what? I can't do it. Maybe I'll adjust my sample rate. I'll adjust my sample rate, but I can't do it when I'm live, because if I do it when I'm live, guess what? I got to shut down the stream, and then I got to come back and then redo it. I don't know if I don't feel like shutting down the stream again and coming back. I think I just got to adjust my settings on my audio, and I think we'll be good to go. Again, I was messing with a whole bunch of stuff last night trying to get this damn thing to work, and well, whatever. It's all good. Anyways, like I said, so I used the Ethernet card, or the Ethernet cord, the cable. It didn't work too well. I just go to the Wi-Fi, which you're not supposed to do when you stream, and hey, my upload's way better. So here we are. No Ethernet cable. And no, Eric, I am not going to do anything with the election. Nope. I'm not touching that. I'm not touching it. Hold on, let me see if I could do something here. Ooh, I don't know what that's gonna do. If I mess with that, that could get a little bit weird. Just hold on. Could get a little bit weird. Might not want to do that. Again, I can mess with it next time. Again, I don't want to shut down. If I restart it, then I gotta do everything back over again, man. I don't know if I want to do that, to be honest with you. What's up, Val? Anyways, hey guys, thanks for showing up, guys. Appreciate it. Oh, dude, I ain't doing no damn election shit. It's gonna be. I'm not gonna even try. I'm not gonna even try. It's just all bullshit, man. Right? It's just. I just don't want to deal with it. I'd rather deal with what I'm good at, military history stuff. Don't get me wrong. I give my opinions on other things too. But I'm going to stick with what works. San Jose Shark Bites Hockey. Hey, what's up? That looks like that might be Glenn, I think. Yeah, hey, I've already adjusted my damn mic. It might be you might just have to turn up your volume a little bit more. It's just the way it is right now. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry. All right. Again, to kind of what I'm talking about today, I kind of hinted at it when I was on Giant Sports Talk Live. For those of you who were over there, you guys kind of got a glimpse of what was going to be talked about. But man, the last time I was with you, let's see. What's up, Morkana? What's up, Benji? A lot of things happen. You know, this is my my first show since Israel has responded, right? Remember, Iran had attacked again with a bunch of ballistic missiles. Israel responded by having... Oh, no, we did. No, we did do that. Precision. Yeah, we did do that. No, I'm sorry. We did do that. But supposedly Iran is going to get ready to respond to the attack that Israel had on Israel. I guess we'll start there first, and then we can work our way up north to what's going on in Ukraine, and then move over to the east or west, however you want to look at it on the globe, what's going on with China. But Iran is sitting there making noise again, talking about, hey, we're going to respond to Israel because they attacked our land, and they're going to pay, you know, all the rhetoric that comes out of that regime, specifically the Iranian regime. It's a little bit bold, right? It's a little bit bold for Iran to be doing that, considered the Israeli Air Force pretty much neutered their entire air defense system. And basically what Israel did, they sent a message to Iran saying, you screw around some more, you got no air defense to help you, or to protect you, I should say. So if we decide to do something bigger, there's nothing you can do about it. Yeah. Yeah, right? I could talk 30 minutes about pictures to balance out the show. Right? Exactly. I mean, oh, that was Tommy D. Tommy D, the guy who comes on. He's the guy that covers the Yankees and the Mets in New York. Yep, that's the guy. The guy knows his stuff. I'll give him that. He's very well read. Awesome. I enjoy it. I would love to have him on the show. We could talk about some stuff. Absolutely. But so I mean, again, Iran's taking matters into their own, or they're taking their own quote unquote life in their hands by retaliating to Israel. I don't think that's a good idea, man. Just saying. Israel was very reserved. Do you want to say reserved? They could have done a lot worse than just knocking out the air defense. No doubt about it. There's absolutely no doubt about they could have done something worse. And if you're going to sit there and you're going to threaten that same nation that just, again, took out your entire air defense. I mean, it's stupidity. United States is getting a little bit involved over there. See what I'm talking about, Cryptic? I said this months ago. We're in the labor pains of World War III. I'm not being hyperbolic or anything like that. I'm just saying you're starting to see something here. Does it mean it's going to go that way? No. Not saying that. I'm just saying we're starting to see the labor pains. But United States is sending quite a bit of assets to the region, specifically a lot of aircraft. There was news today that I guess the United States has sent a squadron of F-15Es. What are the F-15Es? Those are the Strike Eagles. Those are the ones that bomb targets on the ground. They're not used for shooting down other aircraft, so to speak. I mean, they can. But they're used primarily for strikes. If you want to say surgical strikes to an extent. They also got B-52s in the region, which is very unique. You know, I didn't think... You know, what I find unique about it is it sounds like they're not going out to Diego Garcia. Diego Garcia is a little island out in the middle of the Indian Ocean. Hold on. Here we go. Let me see if I could do this. This is going to be a little bit weird. Just bear with me here. Because the way I got to share screens is totally different. Totally different than what I used to do on, or what I do on StreamYard. Let's find Diego Garcia. Yeah, it's out here in the middle of the... Can I even find it? Is this it? Yep. Oh, man. How did I find that? Okay, hold on. Let me bring it back out. I'll unzoom. Then you can see what I'm talking about here. All right, here we go. Let's see if I can get this, guys. Oh, boy. Hang on. Oh, look at that. Oh, my God. I did it. Okay. Let's see if I can bring it in here. See, here's the Indian Ocean, right? This is going to be the location. This is where Diego Garcia is. This is where Iran is, okay? Diego Garcia, let's go here. Small, tiny little island out here. Is this the one? That's not the one. It's right next to it. Where is it? There it is. This one. There we go. Look at this. I mean, calling it an island is... I don't even know if I would call it an island. But guess what it has here? Yeah. A big airstrip. Hey, let's see what was here. That is a C-17, by the way. Yeah, if I'm not... Yeah, this is a naval base. It's an air base. But this is where they position... Usually they position bombers. Back during the Gulf Wars, war in Afghanistan... I think they're also there. I think they were a little bit further close to. I think they were further in the Middle East during Afghanistan as well. But a lot of the bombers were stationed here at Diego Garcia. Okay, well, we got B-52s. We thought we're going to go here, but what it sounds like, and it makes sense because look, man, you want your strategic bombers out here. Oh, come on, we're talking strategy here. You want your strategic bombers out here because you don't want them to be fat targets. Well, supposedly they're over here. Let's see if we can even find it. You never know what you might be able to find. New Air Force Base. Yeah, I know what they're doing. This is from a long time ago. This is an air base they built a long time ago, but they're not showing anything on there. Can't blame them. Anyways, supposedly this is where the B-52s are going to be assigned. Look how close. A little bit weird, right? A little bit weird to have B-52s stationed so close. Again, like I said, usually when you have, what do you call it? Strategic bombers. What is it named after? Diego Garcia? I'm not sure. D shot. No, I don't think it's the same. I don't think it's the same. I don't think it's the same family, man. Anyway, so that's what's going on. Nope, wrong one. There we go. No, I'm back. But that's the latest and greatest. As a matter of fact, here let me take a look at while I'm looking at this. Might as well have Twitter up here. See if there's anything new that's breaking. Stephen Kwan. Go Mr. Gold Glove. I'm just going to look and see if there's any new news out there that it has broke since I was live on Giant Sports Talk. Not so much. I'm just going to look for some older stuff. That is something. Let me back out of that. Just bear with me while I look at some of the stuff. Ooh. Oh, here we go. There we go. This is kind of what I've already been talking about, guys. Hey, look at this. I'm getting the hang of this. So, according to Defender, I follow this guy a lot. He's a good follow on Twitter. According to U.S. officials that spoke to Air and Space Forces magazine, a total of 6 B-52H long-range strategic bombers, as well as a squadron of F-15E Strike Eagles and several air refueling tankers, have been ordered and will soon arrive in the Middle East. This is on top of what they've already been. Sent in country. If I'm not mistaken, they've got a squadron of F-22s over there. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so I mean, the United States isn't messing around as far as the region is concerned. What does it mean? I don't know. That's going to be the question. That's the $64,000 question. What is the San Francisco Giants? Listen to me. What are the United States going to do about this over there? Are we going to partake in the retaliation against Iran? Is it to protect it? Look, I understand. Israel is our ally, and we're going to do everything we can to protect our ally. We did that last time when Iran tried to attack them. We had a lot of our aircraft in the air and knocked down. Again, this is the attack that happened back in April. United States Air Force and the Navy were a big part of that. But sending F-15Es and B-52s, those aren't the type of platforms you use as far as defending from ballistic missile attacks. That is primarily a offensive type of platform. The B-52 been around for. I can't believe the damn thing is still flying. How about that? The B-52. That thing's over 50 years old. I think it's closer to 80 years old than it is 50, to be honest with you. Absolutely incredible. And it's still part of our nuclear deterrent force of the United States. Absolutely incredible. Again, what does this mean, guys? I don't, in that region, maybe we've had enough of Iran? Maybe? Yes, it is. It's absolutely, it's very old, Cryptic. I mean, we're talking about it being developed in the 50s, guys. The first war that it partaked in was the Vietnam War. Again, we're talking in mid-1960s into the 70s. Yeah, look at that. I'm 51 and I was born in 73. That just gives you an idea. But it takes care of business, man. It wouldn't be around if it didn't take care of business. But I think the United States get involved somehow, some way. Iran better watch out. I think they've been served notice, and it's going to be interesting to see how this pans out. Do I think it's going to involve a wider war? No, really. I mean, for me, I don't see it. I don't see it. Exactly, Cryptic. I don't see it. I mean, who wants to get involved? Look, is Russia going to come to Iran's aid? No, man. Russia needs the help of North Korea to put men in the field. You think Russia? They got enough on their plate dealing with Ukraine, and honestly, you're not just dealing with Ukraine. You're dealing with most of the free world, right? You're fighting against the free world. I'm talking about the supplies that they're sending to Ukraine. And, of course, all the different type of sanctions that they have taken against Russia. But there's no way they're going to go help Iran. China, I think they want to stay out of it. China is playing it to a certain extent smart, right? They're just laying back, letting all this stuff unfold. Because I guarantee you they got a surprise of their own up their sleeve. There is no doubt about it. And we'll be getting into that a little bit later. But, yeah, hey, again, you got some of these regimes. They're not as tough as they always as they always say they are. Look at Iran. You know, all this bluster. Granted, they keep throwing the whole nuclear saber out there, which any nuclear power would do, but they're not a nuclear power yet. This is one of the reasons why you can't allow a regime like Iran to obtain a nuclear weapon. On that same note, you can't allow countries like North Korea, but I think that one's a little bit too far gone now. North Korea already has a damn nuclear weapon. And now they're developing the means to be able to deliver said nuclear weapon. And that's pretty damn scary. Again, North Koreans are just as crazy as they are as the Iranians. So that's something we're going to have to keep an eye on. And again, we'll get into that a little bit later. I'm going to finish up with this whole Iranian thing. Supposedly, everything that I've been reading is Iran wanted to attack on or near the presidential election. Well, I mean, that's what, 2 days away now? Something like that? Less than 2 days away? I don't know. We'll see what happens. Last time they attacked, remember, there was a lot of a big delay between when Israel attacked and then Iranians' response. It took a while. So who knows, man? Maybe is it all bluster? I don't know. I can't answer that question. But they've already attacked Israel twice. So I mean, there's that. What does that mean? I don't know. again, there's a lot of unknowns out there of what's going to happen. All I hope for is those. Yeah, Tommy talking about BRICS. Yeah, I know about the BRICS. Yeah, absolutely. Matter of fact, Iran is so far away, and yeah, but you can't allow them. Look, they're a lot closer than you think. If you allow them to develop an intercontinental ballistic missile and a nuclear warhead, they're not too far away, right? Anyone with the ability to launch an intercontinental ballistic missile with a nuclear warhead is not far away. Let's just say it's about 30 minutes away, if you get my drift. But yeah, BRICS. Good thing about Argentina, they backed out of BRICS because they were trying to get into BRICS. That's a big win for the Western Hemisphere. With Javier Milei, I don't know how it is. Oh, it's a song. My bad, D-Shot. Hey, my bad. But it's going to be interesting. Again, that's something that we want to keep our eye on as far as what is going on. Ooh, let me see. Got notifications. Nothing. Ooh, what do we got? Israel defender announced the elimination. Oh, and that's another. Hey, that's another thing I could talk about. Holy crap! You want to talk about unleashing the full weight of Israel's military upon an enemy? Hamas, Hezbollah, they are no longer a functioning, fighting entity. Rocks, don't even get me started in that. Don't even get me started in that. That we could. As a matter of fact, I tell you what, Rocks. When I start talking about China, we could get into that because that is not something that you want. We need India as a partner for us, not as a partner for China. And here's another thing. Oh, gosh dang it! Yeah, because they had a border dispute, and supposedly they kind of, because it was getting nuts. They were freaking putting tanks on the border and everything over there in the northern part of India. I think there was a disputed border up there. That was at the northeastern part of India, and supposedly they called off their forces. You know, where they lowered the tensions, but it was getting a little bit weird over there for a while. Anyways, I think that's enough with the Middle East. We could come. Oh, anyways, no. Going back to real quick. Yeah, the IDF is absolutely decimating Hamas and Hezbollah. They are no longer a fighting force. Absolutely, surgical strikes. I mean, it's everything. Everything from surgical strikes to just flattening whole neighborhoods. And those neighborhoods again were, especially in Hezbollah-controlled territory, they were all controlled by Hezbollah. It's just absolutely. I mean, I don't think Hamas realized what they did on October 7th of last year, talking about 2023, because all you did is unleash the fury of Israel. And they're not stopping until all those people and all the leadership is no longer on this earth. It's gonna, and I wouldn't put it past Israel doing a surgical strike after Iran. I wouldn't put it past them, man. Not at all. Oh, you know what? I could probably change my FPS to. You know what? Hold on. Let me see something. I think I could bump that up. Stand by. If I die... Hold on 1 second. I think I could bump that up. Actually, no. You know what? I think, no. 30's fine for streaming. You want to do 60 if you're like gaming or something like that. So, I'm not going to get there. I'll personally speak to my connections in India, guys. Ah, there you go, Adi. Right on, man. Take care of that, man. Take care of that. Let's see. Are you in full support of Israel? I'm not. No. Israel. Look. Let me explain this to you instant. Israel was attacked on October 3rd, right? I don't know what was the number, but close to 2,000 people, innocent people, lost their lives, right? Because of that terrorist attack. Basically, Hamas had declared war against the state of Israel. Israel's retaliating. Now, anytime a war starts, listen to me, Instant. Anytime a war starts, and make this clear, I'm not supporting or advocating or any of the above, right? But when war starts, bad things happen. Period. They do. Innocents are involved. As long as the combatants, don't get me wrong, but innocents get caught up in war. And unfortunately, the type of fighting force that Hamas and Hezbollah are, they hide among the civilian population. That's what they do. That's how cowardly Hamas is. And unfortunately, innocents have been killed and affected, and it sucks, man. Again, I'm not advocating for it. It's just that's what happens when war happens. When bullets start flying, when bombs are dropped, you know, you can't control where they go or who is impacted by it. You try to minimize it as much as possible. And when you're in the military, you're taught to do that. You got to outweigh, what is it? God, I can't remember. It was when I was in the Air Force, we had yearly classes on law of armed conflict. There's a law of armed conflict, by the way. And it tells you got to outweigh, you know, the value of the target compared to the effect it could have on a civilian population. So again, in that type of war, it's unfortunate, man. It's just unfortunate. But you have to take those people out, man. Hamas and Hezbollah, you're telling me Hamas and Hezbollah are not good for anybody. They're not good for the people that they're supposedly supposed to represent. They're not good for people that they're against. Those people have to be rooted out. And again, these are the type of people you cannot negotiate with. Unfortunately, the only thing they understand is force, because the hatred is so deep over there between each other. It's going to literally, for things to change, it's going to be generational. It's not something that's not going to be fixed overnight, not by any stretch of the imagination. But yeah, again, it's the same thing going on in Ukraine. Perfect segue. The Russian-Ukrainian War, innocent lives are being caught up. Some of them are actually specific. Look, and there's the difference. Russia is actually targeting civilian populations. They're actually targeting hospitals and apartments and shopping malls and stuff. Again, that, you want to talk about something despicable? Look at what Russia is doing. And speaking of that, of course, the war is still raging on in Ukraine. Ukraine is trying to hold on. Of course, they're being supported by Western weaponry and equipment, of course. The big news is Russia has now placed at the front North Korean troops. I've heard different numbers. I've heard 2,000, 7,000, 10,000. But supposedly they are on the front lines into Ukraine. Supposedly, I think they're on the eastern front, and I think they're also over there in Kursk. Kursk is the region of where Ukraine invaded the Russian territory over there. Supposedly they're up over there as well. And I think a few North Koreans have already been killed in the line of action too, if I'm not mistaken. So that's something, and that tells you something. What does that mean? What does that tell you? And the biggest thing that I really want to get across here, there's a lot of talk on what the United States should allow Ukraine to do, which is so weird. We're telling the Ukraine what they can or cannot do with the weapons that they receive from the United States. Same goes for some of the European countries. They are laying down laws on what you can do and can't do with the weapons that we give you. Okay? Again, the fear is we're going to escalate the situation with Russia, right? Well, escalation is upon them. It's upon us. It's upon Ukraine, all right? Russia's going to do whatever Russia's going to do, whether or not the United States acts or doesn't act. Now, if the United States acted, maybe it'd be a little bit different. Should take that back. But if you don't do nothing and you keep shrinking in the face of of aggression, what do you think they're going to keep doing? They're going to keep pushing, man. That's what they're going to do. Oh, Russia telling us, oh, if missiles get launched into Russia, we could threaten back with nuclear missiles. Well, guess what? Russia has been using Iranian ballistic missiles. Russia has been using North Korean ballistic missiles. Russia is now using North Korean troops in the war. And you're going to tell me that's not escalation? Are you telling me that is not escalation? But yet we're sitting back handcuffing Ukraine on what they can and can't do with the weapons that we give them. They're fighting for their life, literally. So you're going to allow Russia to continue to do what they're doing, escalating the situation, but we're going to just sit by and just get rolled over? Come on, dude. And this has been happening with this administration ever since the pullout of Afghanistan. You still got the Houthis over there along the Red Sea threatening commercial shipping. This is just absolutely, it's absolutely ridiculous in how we are handling. If you keep appeasing these people, they're going to keep taking. That's just the way it is, man. That's the way things work. You want to go back to World War II. Look what happened when you appeased Hitler. Did that help? Did giving the Sudetenland of Czechoslovakia prevent World War II? Nope. Could they have stopped World War II if they confronted Hitler at that time? Possible. Again, we're doing some counterfactuals. Just saying. There was a lot. There were many moments prior to the start of World War II where they could have stopped Hitler dead in his tracks. 1936, right? I think 1938, 1939. All situations that could have been taken to stop Hitler. But we're doing the same exact thing. We're doing the same exact thing. Hey, what's up, Johnny? I got it to work. and you keep rolling over, man. And then they're going to keep taking. Oh, dude, the drone war is absolutely no joke. And we talk about it every time on this channel. It's a whole new way of fighting war. And it's scary. That's the problem. Benji, you're hitting the nail on the head. Anyways, here, let me get to instant real quick. See, I can't even bring up your damn... I don't even know how you do that. Here, let me see something. How do you even... Honestly, guys, I don't know how you do this. Hold on. I'm going to mess around with this. Hold on. Let me see something. Ah, see, I can't even do that. I don't even know how to bring your guys' chats up. This pisses me off, dude. Again, I'll figure it out. I think there's a way I could do this somehow, some way. Anyways, bear with me. I'm still reading your guys' chat. I just can't bring it up on the screen. Instant says, Ukraine is still surviving based on U.S. aid. Yes, my question is whether or not Ukrainian NATO membership is worth the billions we are sending. NATO or Ukraine will not enter NATO until this war is over. You can't. You cannot bring a nation into NATO when they're in the middle of war, because you know what that triggers? It triggers Article 5, which means attack on one is attack on all. And I don't think the rest of the NATO nations are ready to send troops to start fighting. Not yet. You got to wait until the peace. Once the peace is done, then you can bring them into NATO, and then they got their security, because that's what they need. They need a security, what do you call it? Agreement. They need a security agreement, 100%. And let's think about this. You want to go to take a trip, man? I mean, there's a lot of history here with Ukraine and Russia and the Soviet Union. Remember, in 1991, they gave up. The Ukraine, listen to me, Ukraine had quite a significant number of nuclear missiles, nuclear weapons, and period. And they agreed to give up those nuclear weapons based on Russia not messing with their country. In other words, invading. And look what that got them. If they still had their nuclear missiles, you think Russia would have attacked them? No, they wouldn't have. But since they gave up the one thing that could protect Russia from going back, even though at that time Russia, or I should say the Soviet Union, Russia, whatever you want to call it, they were crumbling. But do you want to, again, give up that that security blanket, if you will, not knowing what Russia may come back as? Wait, where did I miss something here? Oh, there it goes. Yeah, I'm using OBS now, Dilly. I hate it. I'm just getting used to it, man. I'm just getting used to it. Let's see. Hold on. Let me see what we got here. Dilly says it's less escalation, more desperation. It is desperation, but it is an escalation when you're starting to use other nations' troops, right? That's escalation. What would happen? What would Russia do if Germany or Poland or France or the United States sent troops to fight for Ukraine? They would threaten nuclear war. If Ukraine used ATACMS missiles like Russia uses Iranian and North Korean ballistic missiles, they'd be threatening nuclear war. But we back off. It's free, Benji. How about that? Again, with StreamYard, it's too damn expensive for me just to go on here for 2-3 times a month. Giant Sports Talk Live, totally different. We're on there every single day. So it makes sense to do something that has a little bit more user-friendly stuff as StreamYard. OBS, man, I feel like I'm freaking flying the space shuttle. But it sounds like, do I got multiple? Hold on. Let me do something. How about that? Does that sound better? How about that? You know what? Because I think I had my desktop audio going, so I don't know if that has something to do with it. Does that sound better? Test 1, 2, 3. Does that sound better? Because people were saying I sounded like a robot. I don't know how I sound now. You know what it might be? I know what it might be. Hey! How about that? It is better! Yay! See, guys? Thanks, Dilly! You're the man. Appreciate it, dude. Much appreciated. There you go. There we go. See, I had my desktop audio going. Yeah, there we go. Now I don't sound like a freaking robot. Right on. Okay, here we go. Ooh, Eric's got stuff in here. Los, what's up, dude? Holy crap, I just saw you. Man, good to see you. How will these conflicts be affected by Tuesday's election? That's a great question, Los. Dude, I didn't even see you in there, man. Again, I'm using OBS. I'm not using freaking StreamYard. This thing is a... You know what? I'm making my... Here, I'm going to make the chat bigger. There. The human Eric is back. What is up? I will... Oh, I'm talking to Fossey. Okay. Yes, I think it's good. There's going to be an effect. There's absolutely 100% there's going to be an effect. Oh my God. I don't really want to. Yeah, there's going to be an effect. Trump has come out and said, I'm ending the war. I don't know how he's going to do that. Have absolutely no idea how what will Trump do? I have no idea, man. That is, I don't know. He says he can negotiate everything. We'll see what happens here. Problem is, if you're negotiating, are you taking in consideration what Ukraine, are you wanting Ukraine to give up land? 100% Taiwan is in play. 100%, dude. Mark my words, 2027, if not sooner. You'll see. I've been seeing it all over the place. 2027 is the date that a lot of people are setting of when you're going to see Taiwan in play. I don't know. Again, I don't know how he's going to do it. I don't know how you could sit there. Yeah, okay. Could the United States shut everything down? Absolutely, they can. 100%. Was that the right thing to do? For me? No. I don't think so. I don't think that's the right thing to do. You got to look, man. Ukraine was invaded. They were invaded for no reason. for no reason whatsoever other than Putin wanting to relive the glory days, man. He wants to reunite the old Soviet Union. And don't give me this jazz that it had anything to do with Ukraine threatening to join NATO. It had nothing to do with that. Listen to me. Lithuania, Estonia, Latvia, Poland, they're all in NATO. And guess what? They are all on the border of Russia. Did he invade them? No. Is he thinking about maybe invading them now? Maybe. Oh, you should see a lot of those eastern countries, man. They're taking matters into their own hands. It's crazy what they're doing on their eastern border, by the way. And that could be a subject for another day. But they're not doing anything. Look, Putin miscalculated so bad. You had two other nations join NATO, Finland and Sweden, because they see what the hell's going on. What Putin did in invading Ukraine was absolutely ridiculous. It makes absolutely no sense. And I don't see how you can negotiate with something like that. I mean, that's just me. I mean, what are we losing? Have we lost? Are we losing any blood over there? Absolutely not. Are we losing some treasure? Yeah. Sure, we are. But what have we lost, really? And then if you pull out now, what kind of message are you sending to the rest of the world? Especially China, guys. And let's not forget about India, because India is becoming a powerhouse. 100% India is becoming a powerhouse. I shouldn't even say becoming. They are a powerhouse. So you got to be careful in how they handle this. I just don't know. Now, if Kamala gets, like, man... I don't know, man. I can't even... I don't know, honestly. I have no idea. I really don't. Have no idea what the heck she would do. She'd probably just follow what Biden's been doing, to be honest with you, because I don't know if she has the faintest idea about, like, foreign affairs stuff, conducted what... I mean, at least Biden... Forget it. I'm not going to even go there. I'm not going to even go there. But yes, I think you're definitely going to see a difference between how the war is being conducted depending on who is going to be elected on Tuesday. Oh, where there was a question I bet you had. Eric, that's all good and well, but do you trust our leadership to make the correct decisions moving forward? Nope. I don't. Honestly, I don't. I'm on record, guys. And look, I don't judge anybody. You guys can support whoever you want to support. I don't like either candidate, and that's just me. And each of them for their own reasons. I don't like either of them. Again, that's just me. Just me. But we'll see what happens. Because I think that's a big... No, don't get me wrong. There's big issues going on in the United States. I'm not naive enough to understand that, but there's bigger things happening all over the world. And if you don't have a leader in that Oval Office understanding what is happening across the world, man, it could get ugly, and it could get ugly quick. Oh, what's it? I got done cleaning. I'm back. What's up, Grand Admiral? What is your personal fine line for the U.S. to intervene in conflicts versus direct? Oh, that's a good question. Versus indirect. Well, you know, I think it depends on who is being affected. For example, Israel. They could fight their own wars, man. They could fight. They could fight. Sometimes you just got to help them out with material. And they could fight. Ukraine has been fighting. Only thing is, Ukraine, they got there's stories out there too. A lot of Ukrainians have fled the country because of the war, and there's a lot of military-aged men who do not want to go back to Ukraine and fight, which to me I find cowardice. You can't be doing that. If your country's under attack, you got to go over there and defend your country. You need to, man, because your country needs you. Yeah, it sucks. I get it, but if you want a country to come back to, you're gonna have to make some hard choices. Lois, I'm with you. I dislike both candidates. Thinks it's pretty pathetic that they I know, man. I know. I just can't understand how these are the two candidates that we want. Now, I understand why Kamala's there, for the simple fact that Biden cannot do it, and it had to be Kamala Harris for the simple fact, otherwise you lose. You lose all that money that you generated. It has to stay within the ticket, supposedly. Too bad RFK Jr. is a bit of a eccentric because he's a smart dude. Yeah, RFK is a little bit weird, but yeah, he's got some smart ideas. But unfortunately, man, who do we have on the horizon? I don't even know, man. To be honest with you, it's tough, man. Yeah, Biden couldn't do it in the first place, 100%. The guy should have never been elected, but that's neither here nor there. Tuesday, we will have a new president. One way or another, we're having a new president. Biden will be gone. But it's going to be interesting to see what happens in the time from the time of the election to inauguration day on what happens in the world. It's going to get a little bit weird. Again, things may pop off again in the Middle East. I don't think we're going to get affected by it too much. It could affect oil prices, so I'll say that. I guess I shouldn't say that because oil prices will be affected if a major war breaks out there in the Middle East. Gas prices are going to go through the roof, and of course, price of goods will also go up because you need fuel to transport everything to wherever they go. And yeah, so we will be feeling the effects if another attack on Iran, or if Iran attacks Israel, and then of course Israel's going to respond back. Do you remember when Trump? Yeah, don't get me wrong. Yeah, it was great under Trump. But I'm also going to tell you, he screwed up freaking COVID, man. 100%. He screwed up COVID. Another point, the guy went through his cabinet like people change their underwear, man. The guy doesn't want to hear a different voice in a room. You got to agree with Trump always. Always. You can't do that. You got to be able to hear other points of view. You may not have to follow it, but you got to be able to hear it. The guy, that's the one thing I do not like about Trump. The guy is a bit too much of a egomaniac. That's my issue with Donald Trump. Yes, he got things done. I get it. But it's not without his own faults that he has. And again, COVID was an absolute nightmare. And he started it. Spent $3 trillion because they closed down the damn economy. That was under Trump. Biden spent another $1.5 trillion. That was under Biden. But Trump, let's not forget, man. I don't know where Will is. We practiced this the other day. He might be busy. I sent him a text and say, hey, you want to come on? He might be busy. So if Will is ready to come on, I'll bring him on. Again, it takes a little bit of weirdness to try to get people on here on OBS. Oh, it's odd. OBS is just weird. I wish Trump was stronger on the Second Amendment. Well, you know what? Here's the issue I have. I hear a lot of people talking about the Constitution and amendments. I hear a lot of people talking about the First Amendment. I hear a lot of people talking about the Second Amendment. Guys, there's a lot more amendments than the First and the Second. Just saying. Don't get me wrong. They're important. All of them are important. But there's a Constitution. The Constitution isn't just the First and Second Amendment. But I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, Johnny. I'm not disparaging you in any way. But there's a lot more to this country than the First and the Second Amendment. Just want to make that point. The reason why he moved to Nevada, yeah, there you go. The Louisiana Purchase was unconstitutional technically, yeah. We had Napoleon. We had Napoleon by the short and curlies, man. He had to fund his war against France or against England, and lo and behold, here comes the United States. Hey, how about we take that land off of you? We'll give you some cash. Boy, was that a deal. Whew. Whew. Yeah, that was a little bit weird. Steve-O, what's up? He's in Nevada as well. Got a few Nevadians. Nevadians? Is that how you say it? Nevadians? I don't know if that's how you say it or not. Close enough, right? But yeah, that's what's going on. So you got, again, to go back to escalation. Russia's going to escalate. They don't care. And we're just going to sit there and say, oh, make sure you don't fire some missiles into Russia. God forbid. Come on. Come on, man. What's Russia going to do? Seriously? Really? Seriously. You think Russia's going to freaking use a nuclear weapon? They know what that entails. No way. No way. Hey, they brought that war upon themselves, man. And if you just sit there and if you allow him to take over Ukraine, where does it end then? Then where does it end? Are you telling me if he wins in Ukraine, that it's just all of a sudden everything's good? Hey, I'm all done. Nothing more. Even though there's history of him going after many times. He went after Georgia. He went after Ukraine in 2014. That's how they annexed Crimea. Again in 2022. Don't tell me that he's not going to stop. Where does he stop? And until you smash him in the mouth and he understands the ramifications of invading another country, he's going to keep doing it, man. You can't let tyrants just walk all over you. And the way the United States is acting, we're just acting like the kid getting picked on, man. Come on. There's no more bite. Just all bark. Strongly worded memos is about the worst you get. We strongly condemn whatever. Speaking of which, North Korea tested a brand new intercontinental ballistic missile. Matter of fact, hey, let me go find it, guys. Where would it be? Hold on, give me a minute here. I think it's under this guy. A new intercontinental ballistic missile that can reach, supposedly, past the east coast of the United States. So what does that mean? Puts the entire continental United States in range of this missile. Now, is it able to deliver a nuclear warhead? That, I don't know. But they have developed a missile to be able to travel the distance. Come on, let's go. It's got to be in here somewhere. It was a long time ago, so here we go. Oop. Is this the... Nope. I want... There's actual... Those are the photos. There's actual videos of it. Hold on. Where are we? Come on. Just bear with me, guys. Because I saw there was actual videos of it. I just don't want the damn pictures. Kaboom. My feed is full of freaking strikes in Lebanon and Gaza. Oop, there's the picture of the missile. Where is... Because there's a hell of a video out there. Oh, come on. Killing me here, guys. This, again, like I said, bear with me and I'll find it. Happened so damn long ago. Nope. Gosh, dang it. Where the hell did I see it? You know where I think I know where I saw it. Okay, gonna go somewhere else. Again, guys, just bear with me. I know exact... Oh, what the heck? That's not the right one. Yeah, these guys have it. 100% they have it. Matter of fact, the United States, because of that launch by North Korea, they flew some bombers over South Korea. Oh, here's another thing. Yeah, that's another thing we're going to talk about shortly. Might as well just I'll just stay on this damn guy's Twitter. This guy's pretty good. Called Indo-Pacific News, Geopolitics and Defense. Pretty good stuff. Where is it? Come on, man. No way. I thought it was further up. Damn. There is video all over the place with this. How come I can't find it? There's the pictures. Let me see something. Do you know what? Let's see if I find it. Yep, this is it. Here we go. All right, found it, guys. Sorry about the delay. Here we go. Here we go. It's talking about that new North Korean intercontinental ballistic missile test. And by the way, it was tested on a portable launcher, by the way. All right, here we go. Hold on, let me do this. You know what? Hold on. Nope. That one's good. I think that one's okay. I think we might be good.
전간 천지를 진감하는 대문과 함께 지구상의 온갖 악과 불의를 다스릴 조선 인민의 화라로 치솟는 멸적 의기와 적개심을 제어하는 절대적 힘의 실체가 거세찬 화염으로 지면을 눌러딛고 위압적인 자태를 떠올렸습니다. 발사된 미사일은 최대 정점 고도 7,687.5km까지 상승하며 거리 1,001.2km를 5,156초간 비행하여 조선동해 공해상 예정 목표 수역에.
Alright, I've heard enough. I can't do that no more. I can't do that no more, man. There you go. There you go, guys. That's what North Korea is doing, man. Yeah, see, and that's the thing. That's the thing. You know, you got a lot of things happening over here, right? Got a lot of things happening over here, but you're not seeing what's happening over here, man. That's the problem in today's world. There's so much going on. So you got North Korea sitting there launching intercontinental ballistic missiles. I see that, Eric. So again, North Korea launching intercontinental ballistic missiles. You got them sending thousands of troops to fight for Russia. And then, to top it all off, let me go back. To top it off, where did I see it? It's right here. Getting close. Here we go. Ah, got some more video. Some more exciting things that we get to watch here. It flew into the East Sea, Maitland, but they said it has the range to reach the continental United States. Easy. The entire continental United States is within range of that specific missile, just so you know. Mars. No, that's the wrong company. Wrong nation, wrong company, Dilly. No, but I get what you're talking about. This is a little bit more concerning. 2 Chinese carrier battle groups are operating simultaneously in the South China Sea. The PLA video of its first ever dual carrier formation exercises in the South China Sea, involving both the Liaoning and the Shandong aircraft carriers. Let's take a listen. Let's take a look at the Chinese propaganda. Guys. That is not the United States Navy. That is the PLA. They call it the People's Liberation Army, but that is the Chinese Navy. This is what we're up against in the South China Sea. And again, if we're not taking action to counter that, we're in deep doo-doo. Deep doo-doo, guys. I'm putting that nicely. There's a lot of things happening out there. This is why I'm saying this election that's coming up for the United States, right? And again, I've already told you both choices are not either of them that I would choose. But whoever gets elected, this is what they're going to have to face. You're going to have to face a North Korea who's provocating, China who's been continually provocating. You got Russia, you already know what Russia's doing, and then you got the Middle East. Look, that's 4 areas. That's 4 areas that you got to be responsible for. Yeah, didn't it, Eric? It sounded pretty majestic, as you say. It sounded majestic, but that's what they do, man. They're promoting their strength. Oh man, dude. And what's the craziest thing? The craziest thing. Oh, dude, Grand Admiral, the Philippines, they've been fighting the Chinese for a while. I mean, they're literally fighting out there in the sea. It's not like warfare. Yeah, exactly, D-Shot. Yeah. I mean, we still are. But there's a difference, D-Shot, if that makes any sense. Listen to what we've done as a country, right? Do we make anything in this country anymore? Really? Do we make anything within the borders of the United States? I'm talking about the big things. Everything is made. Where's everything made, guys? Come on. You know the answer to that, right? It's unbelievable that we have allowed ourselves for another country to be responsible for almost all the manufacturing that is happening in this country. Yeah, the foreign powers. Yeah, I get what you're saying, Instant. But there were exceptions, by the way, because remember, we also we helped France with their little revolution they had over there in the late 1780s, 1790s. No, you don't preemptive. No. Instant. I'm not talking about preemptively attacking anybody. There's a different way you can project strength. Yes, is having a strong military a type of strength? Absolutely is a type of strength. But there's other types of strength that you can have. This is just oh my gosh, Jay, thank you, sir. Makes me sick. What's in my stomach that the Americans that fought and died in World War II, Europe and the Pacific and the Korean War, not to mention other ones, but I get what you're saying, just so we not have to see what Eric just... Exactly, 100%, Jay. This is the United States of America, and you know what? We're starting to see something, Jay. We're watching history unfold right before our eyes. That's what we're watching. You know, we always talk about, you know, things that's happened in the past, right? Yeah, Instant, you know what I'm talking about. And you always think, you read all these stories in history, and you're, oh, that could never happen. That'll never happen. Not in the United States. We would never create. No, look, we're watching it unfold right before our eyes. And what can you do about it? That I think, if anything else, that is probably the most difficult part, is what can you do? I mean, there's things you can do, but a lot of the stuff that has to happen is going to take decades. It'd be nice if it'd be sooner, right? But the way that everything moves today, man, I mean, it's an absolute embarrassment that we have allowed ourselves to be such in a position to where you're dependent on another nation to manufacture your goods. We don't even do that very well. Well, I take that back, Val. We do, but it's not like on a scale of what it was during, say, World War II. It's just, we gotta take back our strength, right? We got to be able to manufacture here. We got to be able to create our own stuff. Because I'm telling you right now, if you don't make any bones about it, what do you think China's intentions are? What? Let me hear you. Chat. Talk to me. Talk to me. What do you think is China's intention? And while I wait for you guys to respond, give me a minute. I'm going to go warm up the coffee. Unfortunately, I have no music. Actually, I do have music. Stand by. I forgot to play this earlier. Hang on. Be right back. right, there we go. Now John, now John can have a peaceful night's sleep camping. Oh, man. All right, I'm back for a little bit. But, yeah, I think you guys know where I'm getting at this. It's a unique time in history. It really is, guys. How it will unfold, all we can do is sit back and watch and see what happens. Watch out for the 3 laser dots. Oh, great movie, D-Shot, isn't it? God, that was a great movie. Dylan! You son of a bitch. Love that movie. Stick around. Billy! Billy! Good stuff. Anyways, was also I want to talk to. Starting to look, we're talking about next summer sometime. I'm probably gonna make the format a little bit different. It's gonna be a lot more pre-recorded rather than live streams. I mean, we'll still probably do a couple of live streams, but it's primarily gonna be pre-recorded because I want to start teaching, guys, and that's my goal. When next summer we're planning on moving, and then I'm planning on hoping to get a teaching job. So we'll see how that all pans out. Hell, maybe I'll even write a book. You never know. You never know. But just so you know, format may change just a tad, but it's all good. You'll still see me around because you know I got the full-time gig over there at Giant Sports Talk Live. We got into stuff, man. I'm gonna have to get Tommy D on the show. All right, here we go. Where we got? So, made in America for sure. I like that, Eric. How do you propose that shift? Dude, Grand Admiral, like I said, it's going to take decades. Maybe, I mean, but this is the United States of America, right? Oh, by the way, yes, Moji, you're talking about that chip market? Have you guys seen what's going on in Arizona? 100%. Incredible. They're actually manufacturing more chips than they do in Taiwan. There's a plant. There is a plant out there in Arizona that are making chips now. So pretty soon, the valuableness of Taiwan will not be as important. And here's another thing. Did you guys see the story that was it a Dutch company that put together those plants in Taiwan? Supposedly they have a kill program that if China decides to invade Taiwan, they execute some type of freaking code and it totally destroys all their factories. I don't know how it does it, but yeah, something like that. Yeah, we'll see, Moji. We'll see how it all pans out. I think it'd be pretty cool. We'll see how it works out. But yeah, the United States have to. There has to be a shift, man. There has to be. No, it's in Arizona. Here, let me. Who had that? You know who had that? It was Bloomberg. 1 second. It was Bloomberg. 100%. Oh, it was so long ago. I'm not going to find that damn thing. Hold on. Let me... Boom! There it is. I just found it. How about that? Goodness gracious. Love it. Okay, guys, here we go. Check this out, guys. Talking about that plant in Arizona. TSMC has achieved early production yields at its first plant in Arizona that surpass similar factories in Taiwan, a significant breakthrough for a U.S. expansion project initially dogged by delays and worker strife. There you go. So, there you go. At least the United States is doing something right in that situation. There you go. Again, on Bloomberg. I mean, that's a big deal. Because, well, I don't know. Oh, anyways, gosh dang it. You guys are supposed to answer the question. What is China's intention with all that military power that's being generated? What do you guys think? What is the purpose of the Chinese building up such a strong military? Any reason? Anyway, come on, guys. Come on. Why is the Chinese building up their military so big? Let me give you a hint. Is it to go after Taiwan? How about that? Is it to go after Taiwan? I think that's part of it. I think there's bigger things, man. I think they want to control the entire South China Sea, man. They want to control that entire area. The Malacca Strait, all the stuff over there to the west of the Philippines. They want to control all the shipping. They want to control all the shipping. That's the world shipping right there through the Malacca Strait. Look how much commercial shipping transits through the Malacca Strait. They're 100%, man. They're bored, says Dilly. Oh, that's pretty good. Uh-oh, what is this? Let's see. 100%, man. They want bigger and better things. Nope, nothing there. Interesting. Okay. Something I gotta read later. China has built up a strong military so they can help Russia. Yeah, I don't think they give a shit about Russia. To be honest with you, I'm gonna make something perfectly clear. I think China, they're the big boys on town, man. Putin has been relegated, big time. Putin does pretty much what China says, to a certain extent. He won't admit it, but he needs China to prop up his own country. 100%. Yes, Mateland. Yes, Mateland. It's again, we have to rise to the occasion. We can't shrink. You rise to the occasion. You don't fade away. But you got to have the right leadership, man. You got to have the right leadership in place. And look, guys, let's not be naive to understand that Congress has a big thing to do with this too, right? It's not just the president. Look, we don't elect a king. The United States do not elect kings. Yes, they elect an executive, right? But you also got Congress out there, and Congress has got to be out there and do their job, right? They got a role to play in this. They have a role to play in this. Not everything is left up to one person, period. That's not how this country is supposed to work. It's not. Democracy is hard. A democratic republic is even more difficult. I'm going to vote tomorrow, but I'm turning in my vote on Tuesday. That's how I do it, John. So again, you got to also focus on your representatives and your senators. To include, hey, let's not forget your local city councilmen, your local state officials. Again, guys, it has a ripple effect. Listen to all sides. Listen to all sides. Even if it sounds absolute freaking crazy, you just listen to them. Doesn't mean you have to freaking yell and scream. Just listen to them. And if it sounds like a bunch of weirdness, you say, that's a bunch of weirdness. If something sounds good, hey, that sounds good. But people have to understand who they're electing. You got to understand who you're electing and what you're voting on, especially with propositions. Ron Paul? Yeah, he's a big libertarian, right? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it'd be interesting. Again, like I said, guys, we're not electing a king. Yeah, I know, Maitland. I hear you. I accidentally voted for Eric Trump. I'm not voting for a president. I'm writing in a name, but I'm not voting because, again, I'm not leaving a damn. I'm not going to leave my my ballot blank. I'll write in somebody, but I'm not. Yeah, neither of them. To an extent, really doesn't matter in California, which sucks. It is what it is. Things go through cycles, man. I'm sure it'll change around eventually. All right, what else did I... There's something else I wanted to talk to. Oh, the whole BRICS thing. Yeah. Shit. Actually, I probably got to start running. It's already freaking 11 o'clock. Actually, I could go a little bit. There was a lot of tension that was happening between India and China. I was talking about this over there on their northeastern border of India. And it sounds like they've calmed things down. I don't know what's going on, but... we got to be careful and not pushing India away. Honestly, I'm not king on what is going on. I don't know if there's any divisions between the United States and India. I know India and China have always had some issues, but it sounds like those are starting to be put to bed. Got to be careful what's going on over there. No doubt about it. I don't understand why India is a BRICS, but hey, it is. It's something, again, that's more economic type of stuff. Does it mean anything? I don't know. The thing you got to worry about more than anything is just China. China, period. Yeah, I don't like the isolationists, man. You cannot be isolationist in this day and age. You cannot be. You can't. Yeah, exactly. As right now they're on good terms, John. Yeah, exactly. I read about that. It's good that they're on good terms, don't get me wrong. But are they going to start cooperating a little bit more? That's what scares me, man. Look, one thing about China, they got that whole, what is that called? Silken Road? Something like that? They got that. It's basically an infrastructure plan throughout the world where, hey, call on China. We'll build stuff for you. Whew. And it's just a way for China to get involved in other people's countries. Hey, thanks, Val. Appreciate it, man. Much appreciated. So will you still buy Jeeps? What? Jeeps are going to be made in Italy? Belton Road. That's it, John. The Belton Road. I think they call it something else, though. But yeah, that's what it is. The modern day Silk Road, yep. Again, it's a way for the Chinese to get involved in other people's business for the most part. 100%. The Belton Road. That's what it's called. I think there's another name for it now, though. Yeah, it's the Belton Road. There's a lot of countries who have signed up on it, too. And there's a lot of them in the Western Hemisphere. How does the United States allow that to happen? Just saying, man. That's what I'm talking about. You got to have a foreign policy that's robust. And if you don't, other people are going to move in. That's just what happens, man. You show weakness, someone else who isn't going to be weak is going to fill the gap. The debt trap. There you go. The Chinese debt trap, because they put you in debt, and then guess what? You don't do what they say, they call on that debt, and then what do? You go bankrupt. Philippines are smart. A lot of African countries. Yeah, because of the minerals, man. They got a lot of fucking minerals over there. Sri Lanka on debt, and yeah, leased their port for 99 years. There you go. Again, that's access to the Indian Ocean. And beyond, of course. Lord Buckethead. But again, man. Every time I call it, there's never good news when I come on here. Unless SpaceX launches a rocket. By the way, guys, holy crap. One thing you guys need to go do. Listen to me. Can I... Let's see if I could do this. This is... I'm telling you guys, if... Ooh, where the heck? There it is. Boy, oh boy. Wait, where'd it go? There it is. Pause. Can I put the link in here? Let's see. I don't know if they'll let me do this. Maybe copy paste. Oh my God, are you serious? There you go. I'm telling you something, guys. It's a long ass video. It's 2 hours. But it captures the launch of Starship Heavy, IFT number 5. From launch to catch of the booster. It's in slow-mo, and it is the most spectacular movie, I'm calling it a movie, you'll ever see. It looks like pure science fiction, and all of that actually happened. There is no science fiction to it whatsoever. Nothing but American ingenuity at its finest. Undamn believable, man. Again, if you guys got 2 hours to waste, or if you want to, you could skip through certain parts. The music is great, but the video capture of that is unbelievable. The channel is called Cosmic Perspective. It's unbelievable. It's absolutely, it will, if you guys are into rocketry and space and stuff like that, then you will absolutely love this. Yeah, that's one thing I love about Elon Musk. The guy goes out there and he gets things done. Some other things he gets a little bit weird. Not gonna lie, gets a little bit weird. But what he is doing with SpaceX is incredible. Eric, is there an avenue? If you ever see diplomatic approach with North Korea worrying about SpaceX or working with SpaceX? Oh, I can't see that happening, right? No way. No way. If that happens, oh boy. I don't even know what to say about that. Nothing's ever going to get normalized with North Korea, to be honest with you. Unless internally, they have to collapse. Internally, it has to be a total collapse. Otherwise, I mean, look how long it's been going. Since 1953. That's when the armistice was signed, right? Adi, you're going to love it, man. I'm telling you, don't forget about it, because it is absolutely fantastic. How hard is it for Trump to stay on topic if he loses? It's going to be because people who are undecided. 100%. I'll tell you something right now. I'll talk just a little bit about this. It's not either side. The people in this country It's either you're for him or against him. You're not going to get a Kamala supporter to support Trump, and you're not going to get a Trump supporter to support Kamala. It's not going to happen. Everybody's entrenched, period. Entrenched. It's those undecideds in the middle that are going to make the decision on where they go. Or do they go to Trump or do they go to Kamala? That's going to be, again, that's going to be the tale of the election. I guess that's kind of like that with any election, but it's so divided. It's so divisive today that it's even more prevalent. You know, in the past, you might have been able to sway some other people to your side. In this day and age, it's so vitriolic, man. Forget about it. Neither side will listen to each other. It's just about name calling. It's just, you just watch. I can't believe I'm actually getting ads here in California, which is weird. I don't understand why I'm getting ads for presidential election. That should pretty much already be a given on who it's going to be. But if you listen to it, it's dumb. It's just, there's no idea. It's all about focusing on the other person rather than talking about what they're going to do. That's all it. I'm just tired of it, man. Just tired of it. Who cares? I don't care what you're saying about the other people. I don't. I want to know what you're going to do. As president, what are you going to do? I don't care about you talking about the other person. It means nothing to me. It's dumb. It's childish. It's hey, look what he said about, or look what she said about. It's like, come on, man. Are we not a little bit more grown up than that? Can we not just decide on who the president is going to be based on what they have? Come on. Come on, man. Treat us as adults. It's just me. It's just me. I'm sure there's probably other people that feel probably the same way. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Audie. 100%. Johnny, 100%. Yep, see? Instant. See, you guys understand. It's stupid. It's just stupid, man. Would you lift sanctions and appease Putin if he aided the West solving North Korea once and for all? Nope, because he will never do that. 100%. He'll say he'll do it, but he won't. I would not trust Putin for nothing. Nothing. Putin got himself into this, dude. Putin is the one that decided to invade Ukraine. I'm not going to appease him. That, again, appeasing does nothing. Appeasing does absolutely nothing for men like Putin. They just take advantage of it. Period. Oh, he is, man. Oh, no doubt about it, Cryptic. No doubt about it's the media's fault. 100%. 100%. They have to answer for that as well. They got a part to play. But it's absolutely crazy where people will base their decision on something on what someone else, like a celebrity or someone with notoriety, just because they come out and say, I support such and such, it's like, oh my God, they support such and such, so I gotta do what they say. It's like, what in the hell has happened to just thinking? Really? Just because that person says something about a certain candidate, you're gonna go with that? Come on, man. Especially when it's a celebrity? Man, dude. It's just, I don't get it. I don't get it. I mean, you good on both sides. On both sides, man. It's just, I had enough. Look, I don't care. I don't care what LeBron James or as Cryptic says, or J-Lo or Beyonce says. I don't care what Hulk Hogan says or Dr. Phil. I mean, I don't care. Bosa, another great one, Val. Bringing sports into it. I don't care. Just because a football player or a celebrity says I'm supporting does not automatically allow me to get your vote. That doesn't happen, man. And if it's that easy to get somebody's vote, well, holy shit. Holy shit. That's bad on you. That's bad on you. All right, guys. I think I've gone long enough. Holy crap, man. This was a fun show. I think I did okay with this OBS. I think I did okay. The more I get more familiar with it, the more I think I could do stuff. I don't know if I could bring up, honestly, I don't know if I can bring up your chat on there or not. I'll figure it out somehow. If I can't, no big deal. I still read you guys'. You guys know who I'm talking about when I read the chat. So, all right, guys. Again, it was fun. Had fun over there on Giant Sports Talk Live. Had a good conversation here on Military History Chronicles. I appreciate you guys' support. And hey, guys, we'll catch you on the next one. When will the next one be? I can't tell you. I wish I could. Just if you follow me on Twitter, Master History 23. Hold on, let me type that in there. I tweet out often. There you go. There is my Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter. Usually I'll send out a little tweet saying I'm getting ready to go live. I'll put that out there. And of course, if you're on Giant Sports Talk Live, I always announce when I'm going to go live on there now too. But right now, I'll probably wait again and see if Iran does something. I don't know. Yeah, I'll probably do something if Iran attacks. Anything big that happens out there. Again, guys, I don't mean to burst your bubble, but I'm not going to do anything for the election. That's just, I'm not dealing with that. No, Fossey, I can't do it, dude. No, you guys could go elsewhere for that. I'm not going to deal with that. I'm just not. No way. Who knows where the hell that's going to go, and I don't want to deal with that crap. It's not worth it. It's just going to be wasting freaking energy that I don't need to waste. An election panel. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Not gonna do that. Yeah, there's gonna be plenty of drama out there. Yeah, I'm gonna wind up going live on Giant Sports Talk Live. To be honest with you guys, though, I'm gonna tell you something right now. I don't think it gets decided that night, anyways. Honestly, I don't think. Hey, thanks, Johnny. Appreciate it, dude. I don't think it gets decided that night, anyways. I bet you. I bet you that it doesn't get decided for a couple of weeks. I could see that happening, man. I could see that. I just can see it happening. So, I honestly, I don't think it gets decided. Maybe it does, but I got a feeling it's not going to be decided on Tuesday night. Just saying. All right, guys. Again, appreciate the support. You guys are awesome. We'll see you on Giant Sports Talk Live. And again, just like I said, follow me on Twitter, and you'll know when I'll go live again here on Military History Chronicles. All right. Until next time, guys. See ya.